Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is an exciting day indeed. This is Dr. Eric from Hawaii Fi-O Video, and this is the first of our videos. Normally, I write for headphonesty.com, and I'm a senior reviewer there. This has been long awaited, and I just want to show you. This is a box for, I opened it so I didn't have to struggle beforehand. Guess what? And there they are, the HEAVYs. These have been long anticipated. Lots of people have wanted to argue about whether these were ever going to come, having started as a Kickstarter campaign and then trying to make their way into life. The primary chief technology officer behind this is Axel Grell, the very same Axel Grell who is responsible for a lot of the most famous Sennheiser headphones over the years. And let me show you what these are. Sound impressions will come later. I wanted to give you a tour as I open it too and show you what's inside. And the first thing that you'll see is lots of material. So a particular HEAVYS guide and a welcome guide, a letter from Axel Grell himself, speaking about those who were backers for the original Kickstarter campaign, original backer certification signed by Axel, and a notice about the HEAVYS shells, which we'll talk about in just a moment because there's been a lot of discussion about that online, plus a pretty comprehensive user guide and available in all kinds of languages. So putting that aside, let me show you underneath here. It came in a very, very tidy box, and here they are. So just for some background, I had an opportunity to meet the HEAVYS team in New York City when I went to Can Jam not very long ago, and that was earlier in 2023. And from there, I got to hear a prototype. They brought several with them, and they looked a little bit like this, though we'll see what the final product looks like. This is all that's in here, which is a USB-C to USB-C cable. We'll put that aside. And you'll see the foam cutout inside there. Putting the box aside, here are the headphones. So for all the questions about what these are actually going to look like for real production, here they are. And I'll tell you that they're living up to their name. They're much heavier than I anticipated them being. These are heavier than the prototypes, physically heavier. And I'll weigh them out for when I start posting a little bit more about these. I want to give you a quick tour of them. These particular shells do come off. I'm not going to take them off now because I haven't tried to do that yet, though you can see with the clips on either side that they're removable. So these face plates, there should be all kinds of accessories available should you want to play with them and make them yours and customize them a bit further. You can see that they very, very tightly fold up. So let's open it up, and that's a pretty heavy click. It clicks into place. And this one then opens the same. And this is as far as the cups rotate. And what you'll notice is no noise, no squeaking, no noise, which is really helpful. Let me give you a little bit of a tour of these, and I have not listened to them yet. Obviously, I'm really excited to do that. So let's look together. There's the USB-C cable, and this is not only for charging, this is also for digital audio. We'll plug into any other device, USB-C to USB-C, and play that way. And then what you'll see here is off and Bluetooth and pairing. On the other side, there are 3 buttons. We'll come back to that in a minute. Off, on, and HB. HB is HEAVYS version of ANC called Hell Blocker. We'll see how that works. And then a 3.5 millimeter input to be able to hook up an auxiliary cord. This particular knob, I believe, is volume control. It spins and it also pushes for additional features. And then 2 additional tactile buttons operate other features, which we'll come to learn about. Let me show you a view of the inside. This is the right side cup. These pads are really thick. Nice, resilient, not too dense, and we'll see how those feel. This is what's important, is that the position of the 2 drivers up in front are directed at the ears, and those are higher frequency drivers, as this is a hybrid driver set. There's a large dynamic driver behind the pads that are labeled left and right, and those are additional tweeters that are more responsible for the higher range and directed toward you. And then you'll see the particular arms. There are screws that hold everything together, and the rest of it is a matte black, and these are adjustable sliders with détentes. So there is a stopper in there. There doesn't seem to be an indication of the position, only the number of clicks. And then that is pretty much your tour for the time being. I'll be back online and give you some impressions as soon as I spend a little bit of time with them. Thanks for watching.